Hey, hey, how's it going? You want me to rank stuff? Sure. What do you want me to rank? Okay, I can rank rebrands. Just give me like a minute. I'm just finishing up a letter. Okay, all right. I'll see you in a second. See ya. Okay. Bye. Good morning, design champions. Today I'll be ranking redesigns from large companies, and here is my scale of ranking. At the top is called I'd buy that, and then we got smart. Below that, it's okay, fine. Then doesn't make a difference. That's right in the middle. Then it starts to get bad. Not too late to go back. Consider it. Last and definitely least, Control Alt Delete business. What you've done cannot be undone. The harm you've caused to the everlasting image of your brand is too grave. There's no salvation. Delete business. I don't know if anybody's gonna fall in that category, but I think we should put somebody in there for fun. All right, number one, the country of Switzerland rebranded. Is that even possible? Can you rebrand a whole country? Before, they had this Pokemon with a plus sign. I guess it's like the premium version of the Pokemon. Listen, if you're from Switzerland, forgive me. No. Don't go to the edge. Don't do it. Okay, she stopped. All right, now they're putting signs for Switzerland right in the middle of Los Angeles. Switzerland. Our sign plus. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. You guys knew that the plus sign was the T the whole time? Right? Dude, this is so cool. Look at this, like, zoomed in, mega cropped, grainy footage of a cow's hind leg. Like, truthfully, I like that a lot. Okay, another grainy photo. The quick brown cow jumps over a wooden Swiss. Jumps over a wooden Swiss. 100%, I actually love this photography direction. Like, when I think of Switzerland, oftentimes I think of like movies from the 60s, you know, where it's kind of grainy footage and they're like doing stuff on the Alps and stuff, you know. Switzerland, I actually think this is great. The whole brand is really great. And like I said, I like the photography. Okay, I actually think it does have the power to change some behavior. So I'm gonna put it in. I'd buy that. DocuSign. If you guys don't know what DocuSign is for, imagine you started a company, okay? And then your company becomes worth tons of money. And all of a sudden you have a board of directors. And the board of directors vote to oust you out of your own company. And you guys have to sign documents. But if you know that if you're like in the same room signing it together, probably somebody will start throwing fists. So that's where DocuSign comes in. You send it through the internet, they sign it, it gets sent back, no blood, no tears. The old one kind of looks like it has a download symbol, which is totally antithetical to the whole purpose of the site. It's not supposed to be so that you have to download the document. It's so that you can go and just sign it while it's on the cloud. But let's see what they got. Yes, cool, purple marble. That was the old one. Ah, it's not a download symbol. It's like sign here symbol. I get it. Dude, that song was sick. Yes, obligatory corporate farming video. Perfect. We have the endorsement of the Ellen DeGeneres of contracts. Thank you for your credibility. Yes. Pen tool. Oh, there she is. You saw that when the thing morphed into the other thing? That was really cool. All right, I've seen enough. I think DocuSign is big enough and has been around long enough that almost everybody knows what it is. So at this point, they're trying to get away from explicit representation with an arrow, and now they're just trying to get in more of like vibe and brand, because they don't have to necessarily tell people what they do, because people already know what they do. So I think this is a really good change, and my actual favorite thing is the font. Look at that D they chopped off, and the I they chopped off is the same as the corner of that square they chopped off. I like it a lot. Will it change any purchasing or using habits? Probably not. I'll put it in smart because I just think visually it's a really good change. Next up. Okay, next up we have Herman Miller. If you know them, they make like chairs. I have a bone to pick with them because like 60 years ago, they made this super recognizable chair and that's it. They're a one-hit wonder. Okay, many of you are going to disagree with that. Tell me, what's the name of the other product? First of all, for their icon, they got rid of the circle. And then second of all, for the typography, they changed it. So Herman Miller worked with some like Brooklyn design studio to work on this logo change. And if you're wondering if they are related, yes, pretty sick. You guys see this chair right here? That's the only chair with like cushion, okay? So presumably it's like that ghost of design past over here is the owner of the studio and that's his cushy chair, okay? And then presumably, this is what I think, this dude right here is like middle level, and then her back there is entry level, okay? Now, this guy is pretty upset because his chair has the same quality as the entry level chair. And the owner's chair is like 10 times better than any of theirs. He's thinking to himself, man, if I have like medium level responsibility, medium level experience, shouldn't my chair also reflect that? And he's upset about it. And that's why his coffee cup is facing the wrong direction. As for the logo, I don't actually like the change. I'm sorry if you love it. There's two things I don't like about it. Number one, it's too sharp. And then number two, you see the bottom of the U section right there. Anytime a line almost touches another line, it's going to create a ton of visual attention that attracts people's eye there, but then makes them feel very uncomfortable, so they don't want to look at it, so they look away. Before, they had a circle around it, which softened the icon a little bit. But then they removed it, so now it's just a very sharp icon. And then, don't get me started on the font. It's not even like a classic European design furniture. It's from Michigan, I believe. So there's no reason to use like this, you know, old school Swiss font. There's no reason for it. Give me something cool. Give me something cool, and also give me some cooler products. Thank you very much. So with that being said, let's put Herman in Not Too Late to Go Back. But also, they should try something a little more different. Reddit. Let me know if any of you guys are active users of Reddit and you came to the site one day and you saw a new brand and you're like, oh, this is cool. Or if you didn't notice it at all. Let's check it out. Yo, this redesign was made by Pentagram. Pentagram's pretty hit or miss a lot of times. Are horses real? Is mycology a real study? Oh, they redesigned the arrow. Oh, dude. Why do those donut bagels look like neither one? Dude, this character is actually really cool. They gave him a lot of expressive poses. The other like red stuff here, I think it falls a little flat just because there's not enough contrast in the colors. Me after I see my redesign results. Okay, basically they made the icon way more visual, and also they made the font way more visual. You see how the font's just bolder and you can see the little chat bubbles inside the D's. So I think when the icon and the font are together, it's a lot, but probably they aren't together that often on the actual site. So it's probably totally fine. So I think that's actually a pretty good change. Will it get them any more users than before? I don't think so. I'm gonna put it in smart, just because like visually it's a lot cooler. Next up, we have Pez, the candy that all of us have heard of and only maybe 1% of us has ever tried. Have you seriously tried this, or did you just have like a memory of that's not really your real memory? It's just a memory of yourself in an alternate reality where you're like, yeah, of course I had a Pez. I bet you didn't. Okay, but the change is solid. And this right here is a pretty good representation of when you have candy and there's a small child around. You gonna share that? So they went from thin outlines to very thick outlines, and the blue goes from kind of a blue to a dark blue, which I approve of. I think it's really good. All right, Pez, I will dispense you into the... It's because the thing is, it's not that big of a change, right? Okay, I'm putting it, it's okay, fine. We're talking about Mountain Drizzle. Initially, I like this change. This is all I got. There's no brand write-up or anything. It's just showing you the progress of Mountain Dew. I can tell that the Dew part is basically the same as 1969, and the Mountain part is the same as 1996. So essentially, they mashed up two old versions, just like I did for Taco Bell. I think this is kind of a winner, you know? But I think mainly, probably, they're trying to differentiate themselves from all of the new energy drink brands. You know how there's like 1,000 energy drinks that are like and super sharp and stuff like that? So maybe they're trying to bring a little bit more of a, yeah, just drink it and chill rather than a drink it and get hyped. So it's a good change. It's either smart, or it might make, I honestly think like if 10,000 people walk by a Mountain Dew, maybe one or two of them will see a new logo and be like, oh, that's new. I'll buy that. Okay, so I'll put it there. I'll put it there. Nice. Next up, we got Marky Mark Walmartburg. Pretty good. Yo, that's cool.
This is the next chapter of Walmart. One that's bolder, brighter, and has more spark.
Oh.
An evolution
dude, there
beyond
he was.
typography or colors.
That was Walton, right?
A signature, a commitment. Designed to reflect our history, our human advantage, and our constant innovation.
I have not seen a Walmart drone yet. I have not seen one. All right, stop the cap. I mean, maybe it's pretty good actually. I think they have been making a lot of innovations, but right here, look at this. Okay, check this out, guys. Do you know how hard this clothing line goes? This is so sick. I promise you, like, you couldn't put this clothing line in Walmart, but if Walmart made a pop-up shop and they sold all of these, you would sell 10,000 of these in like 2 hours. Everybody I know in the world would rock some of this stuff. So the icon got bolder and closer together, and the font also got bolder. So in general, I think the nicest change is actually the icon and the blue, getting a little bit more blue. I think it's a positive change, but I'm going to put it in doesn't make a difference. I'd like it to make a difference, but it doesn't. Next up, Klarna. It allows you to buy stuff in payments. Did you hear? I think everybody heard that they're like introducing Klarna with Uber Eats or Postmates. So you can pay for like your meal in installments. Okay, somebody's got to help us. Clearly there's a change in color. I approve of the change in color. The pointy part is just more pointy on the fonts, and there's no period. And I think it's pretty good. Look at this ice cream dripping on her fingers. Stop it. Listen, if anybody's ever eaten an ice cream cone, you know that your number one and basically your only job is to make sure that it doesn't even look like any part is even beginning to melt, okay? And she just let it drip all over her hand. Ugh, miss me with that. Ridiculous. That's a headline. Yep. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, they hit me with it again. Stop it. Okay, I love the typography, actually. I've seen everything I need to see. I think it's a positive change, but it doesn't really make a difference. I'll just say it's okay, fine. I mean, I think Walmart actually made a bigger... Or you know what? I'm going to swap a Ruzis like that, okay? Klarna doesn't make a difference. Walmart, it's okay, fine. Oh, okay, next up. Next up, we got OpenAI. You guys know this is like by far the youngest company on the list, and yet it's changed all of our lives so rapidly. Like a year and a half ago, who was using ChatGPT? Nobody. Now today, every single person. Mind control. You know why? Because the name of this company is OpenAI. That would be like Walmart calling themselves buy stuff at Walmart. It's a subliminal message. You know what I mean? Like, go open AI. Yeah, just go open the AI. Ha! It's genius. Oh, you got a question? You should go open AI. Oh, you're thinking about doing something? You should go open AI. And just in case some of you thought that maybe certain sectors of humanity were negatively impacted, just to set the record straight, it's official. The artificial general intelligence benefits all of humanity. Okay, so just in case you were wondering, that's the truth. Whoa. The sound is so nice on my ears. By the way, GPT, you know what it stands for? Gypped. You got gypped. I think they're still using the icon on like their app icon. And if, like when I use the web browser, it's still in the favicon. But I think in their main logo, they just removed it and made the font thicker. The rose icon they're using currently, I don't know if it's a rose. There's a hexagon in the middle there, a diamond. What does that mean? I don't really like that at all. I think it's a little too complicated, and I'm not sure what it means. So overall, I think it is a good change, but I don't think it makes a difference at all. Doesn't make a difference. Next up is Korean Air. I'm going to withhold judgment until I've seen enough. Okay, here is a Korean airplane. There is a tarmac worker. Actually, that's pretty cool. That goes hard. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I like it. This reminds me of like a running track or chalk on the sidewalk. I don't know what it is, but I like it. That tells me everything I needed to know. They're trying to go from, hey, this is our national airline to, no, this is just a luxury airline that happens to be our national airline. It's more like a Lufthansa or Fly Emirates or, you know, those ones. But did they go too far? In my opinion, yes. In my opinion, they went too far and they lost quite a bit of identity. So, 감사합니다. It's not too late to go back. While we're on the topic of airlines, here is American Airlines. Did you even know that they used to have like 2 A's and an eagle? It's kind of an older one, but basically I love this fin right here. The design of this fin feels very elegant, but with still a lot of like American iconography. That guy's like, yep, that right there, that's my bird. Everybody around here should learn from this guy. Yep. I think this is very much how you modernize and luxurize. And they still kept the bird. They still kept the colorway. They still kept the idea that it's America. If anything, they made it more colorful because the new blue is much more vibrant than the old one. So yeah, I think that's kind of the direction that Korean Air needed to move in. I'm actually tempted to put this in. I'd buy that. I think it's a great change. But I'm going to put it smart. Okay. Envato. If you don't know what Envato is, it's a website that has mock-ups and music and stuff for creatives, assets for creatives. This is actually a fantastic change. Makes it way more clear what industry they're in, which is the creative industry. And the old leaf was, it was just a leaf. But this thing, dung, 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 bing, that's exactly what it feels like to be creative. Just I love the color scheme. The black, green, tan with the purple crayon. That goes so good. Oh, look at that. Look at that Eve freaking out. Oh, and then it becomes the logo. Yeah. Oh, they changed the website too. It's actually super cool. But what do you think, dude? Seen all I need to see. It's definitely going in. I'd buy that. I think this change will have an actual impact on consumer behavior. I think the website redesign as well is quite impactful. Okay. Last and possibly least, maybe not, we have Jaguar. If you didn't know, Jaguar is a car company, okay? And they went from that to that. But let me tell you guys a few things. So this has, number one, a logo change. Number two, they got like a couple new, I don't know if they're production cars or concept cars. Either way, they have new cars. And then for number three, they have like this. So I actually have a different take on it. I think this logo change from that font to that font, terrible. Okay, I think that was not good. The font on the right is the wrong category of industry, okay? It's just not a car company. That's like an ice cream, bubbly, round, you know what I mean? It's not. If Jaguar just put out their 2 concept cars and they showed their logo like here on the handle, okay? If they just showed that and then they showed this pink one on like the beach in Miami or whatever, and then they showed the blue, they showed Zoe Saldana getting out of this blue one in some, part of Manhattan or Paris, wherever this is, I think it would be a complete hit, okay? Because I actually think these cars are, okay, call me a weirdo, I think they're pretty cool, okay? I love the length of them. I think the colors are pretty cool. Like, look at this. Look at the, if they just put out this video, I think the reaction would have been like 90% positive. But instead, they changed the logo and they got this band of space astronauts from 1970s disco. And I think that's cool, but I don't know. I think it was just like not necessary. But I 100% understand what they were trying to do, and I actually think it was a success. Because if you're driving, do you even see Jaguar dealerships? No. Do you see them in the media? No. Do you see that many on the road? No. So they're just like, no, it's just not there. So they needed some way to get it there. And they achieved that. Now, there was some negative backlash with the disco astronauts and some negative backlash from this logo change. And I think what they did for their company was good. With that being said, I am just analyzing the rebrand, like the visual aspects of it. And yeah, this is going to delete business. Charged, found guilty. Guys, which one was your favorite? I'm kind of inclined to make new logos for Herman Miller, Korean Air, Jaguar. I think there's something there. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me do that or not. Guys, have a fantastic rest of your week. Peace out. Stay chilled. Have fun. See you later, alligator. And bye, awesome possums. Let me start with this dog. I got the silhouette of a dog here, and I'm gonna like stylize it a little bit because I want it to be playful and fun.